Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Greetings all. I hope you've been having a good week so far. Today, we brave some more decoration. I don't know how it's going to go, because I would like to make some entirely new block design today, rather than just kind of applying my existing block design to new structures. It's going to be hard, because my brain is about 40% missing all of the time, especially in regards to decorating Geometry Dash levels. So we'll see, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm dumb, I forgot about the deco streams. It's okay, I understand. You're a GD YouTuber when your favorite game isn't even GD? It's more likely than you'd think. A lot of my favorite games have no, like, cultural relevance at the moment, so if I made content for them, I couldn't make a living. So, like, this is probably the popular game that I like the most, if that makes sense. I don't like any games that are more popular than this more than this, if that makes sense. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Let's say hi. We got Lunatic Husky, good to see you. Lanner10, been a while, hope you're doing well. We got Sail QQ, the classic. Zaka, glad you made it. John the Silly Billy has already been timed out. World record. he's going for the speed run, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, welcome everybody. Hey, there he is. Oh yeah, this and Terraria, for sure, for sure. Terraria is a way better game than Geometry Dash, but content for it at this stage of my life would be a little more challenging. That's true, I do want to do more Melee streams. We'll definitely end the ABP adventure with a Melee stream in celebration. That'll be nice. That's crazy. Yeah, Terraria is so good, dude. What kind of bothers me about the Terraria community is some of the people in that community are incapable of watching vanilla content. They need buttloads of mods to be interested. And I'm like, vanilla is so beautiful in so many ways. Please, please try to appreciate it for what it is. Other than that, S tier. Love everything about that. Let's freaking do it, dude. But I don't want to play Minecraft. I want to play the Minecraft server, the Howdy Minecraft server. I want to do that on stream soon. But otherwise, I do not want to play Minecraft. It's the only way I can tolerate it. That was Minecraft until like 2018. Yeah, because the freaking Minecraft developers went crazy adding tons of new content and stuff. I mean, I can't even keep up with everything happening with like Minecraft updates and such. Give me a second. How do you guys feel about some Sonic OST while we build? Hold on, I'm gonna mute the tab first so I can know that it's like not gonna blast our ears away. Okay, this should be pretty good. Okay, maybe not. That's still a little loud. Okay, that seems pretty good. I don't have the audio balancing guru Cute Twirl in the stream at the moment, so someone else will have to step in. Never heard of Subsonic, but I'm hooked. Oh, never mind. What does that mean? Super Mario 64 OST. We'll see, we'll see. This playlist I'm playing off of right now isn't very long, so we'll probably have to get something else once the Sonic runs dry. Okay, so I did some building off stream. Last stream, I think we ended about like here, and since then I was able to make a few more structures, copy and paste a few others. See, this thing keeps happening though. I don't know what's the source, but these objects are just a little, like, why are they copy and pasted? I don't know how that happened, but it results in the whole structure looking too bright. It's super annoying to fix. Anyway, should be fine. I would also like to play, I bought Sonic Mania somewhat recently. I would like to play that on stream. That'd be really fun. Give me these. I think just, yeah, neutral brightness should work fine. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will play the level for a bit. Let's do that. So if you guys don't know, this is my 1.9 9 circles level. I'm not doing complete 1.9. I guess, I don't know. It's really hard to stay true to all of the features of 1.9, but I'm only using 1.9 blocks, and I'm only using 4 color channels, but there's certain like quality of life changes in the editor that have happened since then that I am using. Legitimately some of the best ball gameplay I've made, I think. And then I still haven't updated that saw blade to be out of the way. I don't know why. I got bigger fish to fry. Oh, there's a structure missing from there, actually. I don't know what went wrong. Thank you, SailQQ, for the rated membership for 18 months. Appreciate that. I will read that question right after my practice run. And then the straight fly is kind of hard at the end. Do I have a TikTok? No, I do not have a TikTok. The only short form content I can ever see myself uploading is just snippets of my long form videos with like a little, hey, here's the full video. Go watch it, you know, at the end of it. Wait, oh, message deleted by kid named. I can't read it. What happened? Why can't I read Sale's message? No. What texture pack do I use? It's in the description. It's all my own icons that I've made. That was an accident. Fuck. Okay. Let me open Stream Elements to maybe see if I can read that message. Sorry, Sale. Okay, here we go. Hi, I have questions. I have 2 upcoming levels. One is impossible, called Unemployed. It's equal to tax evasion. And then I have a subsuming vortex. It's top 1. I see. Oh, very nice. If I do a level request stream sometime soon, maybe I can do a little playtesting for you on the impossible level. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. No, evil. I'll have to move that portal back a little bit. So the only thing about this level that's completely set in stone, I think, are the background pulses, ground pulses, and the object pulses. Those are all done. There's no like color trigger pulses, aside from a few at the beginning of the drop, which is why maybe this part looks so like stale, right? We're gonna make this look better, I promise. I promise. But yeah, there were a few concerns I had, like this part right here is just like missing a giant structure. I don't know how that happened, but we'll get to the bottom of it, I promise. Okay, I'm not going to turn the Sonic music back on just yet, because I do need to do a little bit of playtesting. No! Ignore damage. Please, return to me. That's kind of the click pattern I'm going for. What the hell? Wait, wasn't I on edit? How did I just place a saw blade? How does that work? Whatever, man. I'm packed. Do you remember me? Your name is Epic Sauce 14. I can't say that I do. But don't take it personally. Howdy can only remember about 14 people at a time. That encompasses most of my family and friends. Some of them were left out, sorry. Let's see, can I just grab this whole structure and the little tumor attached to it and move the whole thing in a more convenient location, perhaps? Okay, I'll turn the Sonic back on. But yeah, if you guys want to see some Sonic stream content in the future, be sure to let me know. I can maybe get those Sonic Mania streams up and running a little sooner. Yeah, okay, I think this is too big. I simply think this structure right here is too big. This guy's got to go away. I don't know why I don't link these once they're, like, in their final spot. No, you jerk! Okay, that's everything except for those two. Or everything in addition to these two. So let me just... There we go. I think that's where that goes. Alright, we'll use this little guy right here. We're gonna link him, because we might move him around later. Let's take this big guy with the, like, hollowed out chunk in the middle and scoot him down a little bit. lmao howdy circles. There's already a howdy circles, though, so we'll have to call it something else. But I wouldn't call it howdy circles anyway, because I want this level to be what I feel like I would have made if this update were currently 1.9, you know? Not so much a level I would have made back in the day, because I wasn't nearly as good at making gameplay and decoration and stuff back then. I want this to be, like, right now, in 2026, if the update were 1.9, this is what I'd be making. I might make the transition into this big wave just kind of, like, open and kind of free, you know? Like, nothing too life-threatening. What's up, Cersei? How you doing? W level at far, never give up, bro. I love TS idea of a level. Yes! I have approval from Borgle Gamer. Thank you, man. What's up, Scotty? How you doing, man? It is with heavy annoyance that I announced I have fallen ill. Oh no, dude. I almost misread that as fallen the third. It's in like 3 capital I's or whatever. No, I'm sorry to hear that, though. That sucks. I just recently got over my first sickness of the year. Last time I was sick, I think, was September, maybe? I forget. I usually get sick about 2 or 3 times a year. My wife gets sick, like, 11 times a year. And then, like, my sister-in-law gets sick even more than that, sadly. It is truly baffling. Poor thing. Dude, I just summoned. What's up, Dapper? How you doing? Eggs and rice! This shit idea of a level. Smile. Dude, was that completely coincidental, or did you just choose to speak now and you've been here the whole time? That is incredible. Oh my gosh. Crazy. I've been, oh my gosh, I can't say crazy normal anymore. The days of Howdy saying the word crazy normal style. To be fair, I kind of have never said that word normal style, but lately I've just been like kind of stuttering in a rhythm before saying it. Crazy. I don't know, some stupid shit like that. I don't know. TLDR, I have autism. Okay, that looks about good. Oh wait, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, right. So this is the halfway point of the wave. So this is when the wave deco changes. I would like the wave deco to change into a new kind of block design. That'd be really cool. You just showed up and heard my sister-in-law get sick a lot. I was like, oh. That's awesome. How are you feeling, though? I hope you're not sick right now. You deserve at least, like, 3 months of break for everything you've been through. Okay, I'm gonna scooch these background pulses out of the way a little bit so we can design our blocks. Okay, I'm gonna start simple. I'm gonna start simple with this guy. This big old boy on the floor. What you guys know about big old boys on the floor? I would like to probably use these in the block design because I didn't before. Okay. I would like to kind of keep the theme of kind of a dark outline, and then the color is in the middle and on the very, like, edge. You know what I'm saying? That would be a cool format to keep, because it would look weird if kind of the borders of everything were so dark here, and then they were, like, very bright in the next part. It wouldn't feel quite as cohesive as I'd like. So what if I do some of this? Feel good right now, dude? I'm chefing it up. Dude, oh my goodness. What kind of amazing things are you creating in the kitchen? Glad to hear you're doing better, though. I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay, so this kind of works. I kind of like the little diamonds. It's almost like a checkered pattern. I think that's a decent start. This is kind of too early to tell if this is going to go anywhere, but designing blocks. Oh yeah, I want to make the blocks right here, because if we get a nice bright pink so we can see everything. Oh, eggs and rice. Oh, you gave me secret foreshadowing and I ignored it. That sounds awesome though. Okie dokie. Yeah, see, if I'm gonna incorporate these at any point, hold on, I gotta layer first. So this needs to be layer 1, layer uno, as the Mexicans call it. Where do these come into play, though? You know what? I may make... why not do the inverted colors? I'm probably gonna invert the colors. That just seems like a no-brainer. But, what else do I do? You know what I'm saying? It's not enough. So, layer 2 is when, like, the actual color-changing block starts. So, I think this is what I'll do. These fellas will be number 2. These will be colorful, eventually. But I need to know how they're going to look first. So, I want these little corner fellas in between. Do some of that. And then if I can invert this somehow and make it look okay, I would do that. See, this isn't bad. I feel like that's not bad. I would also, if possible, like to keep the theme of the 9 circles blocks. You know, it's very important. These guys right here. I would like to work these blocks into all of the wave block design for my level so far. When's Zoink collab? I don't even know what we do. He's just he's always playing such hard stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel tremendous desire to collab with any other creators. Not like I have anything against it. Like, I'm open to the idea. I'm so busy with everything I want to do for my own channel that, you know, I'm not really like fiending for content ideas. You know, like I got plenty. I got plenty to satiate me. Okay. So this will be hard to apply to smaller structures, but I think we can make it work. I think that'll be okay. And that looks like a nice foundation, right? So let's say 3 is when we actually like fill it in with some color stuff. Let's get some of this. Where did you go? Come back immediately. Why are you invisible? Dog, come back. Okay, let's copy and paste some of them. No! What have you done? Alright, come with me, fellas. You're not safe here. Move y'all over here. Okay, where'd my block go? There we go. There's the color. How you doing? Hello, funny man. What's up, Komodo GMD? Good to see you. You sound sick. I'm getting over a sickness. I'm a little congested still, but I feel pretty good. I think the contagiousness is behind me. Something like that. Can I... Hold on. What if I did that? Ooh, I think I like this. I think this is good news. This song goes so freaking hard. I'm turning it up. How hard will this be? An insane demon. Like the thumbnail says. That's at least my plan. See, that looks kind of nice. Yes, this is what I'm doing. Okay. Genius. Only for... What? Holy shit. Later, thank you so much for the $100. My gosh. Dude, jamming out to the greatest song ever composed while receiving the greatest dollars ever put to the currency. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I gotta do laundry and stuff. Good stream. Feel better, everyone who got hit with the January sickness. Thank you, man. I hope you were healthy as well. Man, Lana just shows up like a few times a year and drops insane donations, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You are helping me pay for groceries and bills and things. Not like I can't afford those things if you don't donate, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you, man. This is not like pity party, help me not go broke. Like, I'll be okay. You can watch for free. That is still within your rights. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate you, man. Lanner with the classic insane donations. What a legend. Okay, how do I decorate this, though? On a more important note. So, if this is 3, and this is 4, well, that looked good. And then, as long as these two are together, I won't feel like there's not enough of that color, you know? Because I do want to, like, flow one way and then flow the other, if that makes sense. It's not going to be a repeating pattern. Yes. I think that looks nice. I don't know about you guys. That looks okay. It's at least off to a decent start. The howdy color scheme. That's kind of... I don't know. This level's a little closer to just like rainbow kind of stuff. Rainbow minus green. I can't make green look good. I don't know. There's every color in this level except for green. Sorry, green. I like you a lot. I just don't know how to make levels look good with you. Cersei with the 5. Thank you so much, man. I have an obligation to donate to. That is not true. You're already a member. You can watch. You're already not watching for free. You can watch for less free if you want. But thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. This looks pretty nice. I like this. I'm getting a call from wife. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't like... Because if she's wanting to call just to troll on the stream, I will accept the call. But if she's thinking I'm not streaming, I have to let her know. Okay, so the 4th layer we dedicate to these like 3D lines and stuff. Which I guess if they're in the middle, they don't have to be 3D, but... What to do here? I'm thinking maybe light background as a color would look nice. I want something that's going to be consistently a little bit brighter, right? Because when these colors fade to black, for those fleeting moments, these will have a moment to shine. So let's see. If these are light background, how's that going to look? Oh, they need to be light background on a higher layer. There we go. I think that can work. When the background gets dark, though, these lines will just resort to a player color, which means I probably should turn down the saturation. Not the saturation, but, I guess both, but I meant brightness. Yeah, I guess both would be nice. See, now these bottom ones look really dark. They look like they're behind the blocks again. They totally are. How did they... They went from behind the blocks. What is happening? It looks like it's on a lower layer. There's no way that's on top, right? That's crazy. Okay, well, what if we just keep the brightness? Cool Beans, whoa, with the $1. Thank you, man. You should change your name to $1, whoa, because that's what I said when I saw you just now. appreciate you, man. Hope you're having a good day today. And welcome to the stream. I am trying desperately to create block design I don't hate today. Deco just does not come as naturally to me as other things. Sorry, pardon the two songs happening at the same time. Okay, if I can get some kind of dark glow happening, I really don't want to overuse glow in sloped structures because it gets really annoying to work with, but it does look really nice if done well. I'm okay with the 3D lines for right now. I may change the colors, but I like the placement for now. Yeah, okay, I guess let's try to make something that doesn't look bad. What's up, Manly that Mars Jar GD? Some of your guys' usernames are just like 6 words that you randomly chose from the dictionary. Black glow. I was thinking so. I was thinking some black along this edge, and then this edge would have something bright. Ooh, I have an idea. It's gonna be super annoying to recreate for other structures, but let's see. So there weren't any sloped glow blocks in 1.9, so we gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Oh my goodness. I can't even see your name, because the donation cuts it off. Let me see. Let me pull up an alternate notification application. Blessed Comet 7215. Thank you so much for the 65. What is that? Is it Swedish krone? What is SEK again? Yeah, that's Swedish krona. Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hello, howdy. I have an important question. How many circles are in your level? That's a good question. You'll have to wait to the end to find out. Don't worry. I'll leave a little trail of clues and breadcrumbs for you to like slowly figure it out. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That is equivalent to about $7. Appreciate you, man. And the TJ Downchurch, good to see you as always. Sup, howdy. I'm in a mega collab with Narwhal and Xander12, aka the guy who hosted Flamewall, the guy who made Centipede. I don't know Centipede, but that's awesome, man. That's super cool. I hope that goes well, and thank you for the 5. What's your job? Are you doing gameplay, deco, bit of both? Doing like an end screen? Ooh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, that looks really good behind the checkered pattern. Interesting. Okay. Okay, this isn't quite long enough though, so we're gonna need to 45 it again. Okay, so this is tricky. I have a few directions I can take this block design, and they would both result in it being super object heavy. My level's already really object heavy. It is about 40% decorated, all said and done. And yeah, 30,000. So at this rate, it's going to be like a 70,000 object level, which is nuts. For a 1.9, dude. Oh my gosh. Successfully chefed. Sent pics. Do I have permission to share them with the stream? Is that cool? Oh my gosh. Looks like shit from a butt. Tastes like shit from not a butt. That's awesome. I will share with the stream if that's approved by you. Go for it. Okay, I'm gonna include your message too, but not your like name or anything. There we are. Alright, where is it? Check it out. That's what I say in reaction to that food. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Just looking at pictures of food while listening to Sonic music. There's something magical about that. Duty from an ass. Duty. Isn't that what you call? Okay, I have an idea. So what if... Oh, this is going to be so hard to do. Oh, this is so hard. Oh my goodness, I'm going to need to have so many working parts here. So first chunk looks like that. Second chunk would look like this. go about there. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is so unhealthy. So let's try just keeping with the flow of things. Not like alternating the colors just yet. Okay, now I gotta link all of these so I can easily like tinker with it later. Oh, you know what? I think I am gonna switch these actually. Yeah, I think I'll invert them like that and see how it looks. My deco is very decorated. That's good. My deco is decorated. A tremendous compliment that you have given me. My day has been made. So then we copy this. Can I make this look not like shit? No, I can't. Alright. I don't know how to align that properly. I'll just make it normal style. Fine. Okay. Not edit special. Why can't I copy? I want to copy your properties. I hate that you can't copy the properties of multiple objects, like all together. That's lame. Because it's the same shit. It's all the same color. There's no reason I can't do that. But fine, I understand. Okay, that should be this color. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Okay, so now we link all these. Dude, this is so overly complicated, and it's going to be so hard to replicate for other structures. What am I doing? I'm making so much unnecessary work for myself. This goes whole block one, half block up, like so. Is that even long enough, though? I don't think it is. That's what I'm looking for. That's the effect I wanted, so at least I translated it properly. I just don't know if it's the right length. Okay, I definitely do not have enough pieces here, so I'll need to copy and paste these one more time. Right? It's still not quite long enough, but that'll do. At least not as long as I wanted, but it will suffice. How does that look? So what if we... can I just go here and then mess with the hue? What if I did that? I don't know, man. Music got my cheeks jiggling involuntarily. Sorry. Sorry to all this inconveniences. I think that's an essential vibe for the stream. You're providing a public service. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I'm unsure. I'm unsure. What if I do that? Ooh, okay. What if I do some of this? Ooh, I'm liking this so far. Ooh, gamers? We may have something here. That looks pretty nice. I really like turning down the saturation and then moving it over the block so it kind of has like a line represented there. Espresso didn't get rated. I mean, levels can get rated years after they come out, so like didn't provides a layer of like past tense that feels oddly finalized. I think you need to shut your mouth. I'm just kidding. So I I guess if we go to layer 6 and work in some of these. Come on! Oh man, my eyes love it. Thank goodness. You know, when Robtop rates levels, he first asks Dapper1, hey, do your eyes love this? And if Dapper1 says yes, you're in. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. It's gonna be super annoying to make. I may change the colors around. Nah, let's leave it, I just successfully cut the cool S sign on the back of my wallet. Wow. This guy is from like 2011 and I'm here for it. Do people still do the cool S in school? Is that still a thing? Okay. Then, oh gosh, what do I want to do for this? I could just have this be a color. It would need to be a different hue though. Just help things feel a little more diversified. I'm unsure. Is it dark enough, though? That's my question. Okay, hold on. Thank you, YouTube, for crashing my tab. Cool. Alright, we're back, I think? I don't know why sometimes YouTube just cannot handle all of the millions of chat messages flowing in every second. So if I copy this and then make it black. Can't handle our swag, true. I don't think that looks very good. I like seeing the little intricacies of these blocks shine through without giant black glow blocking everything. That is interesting. Guys, I don't know. I don't know if I'm cut out for block design. I'd spend so long making completely minute decisions that are not going to matter. See, that looks really nice, but that's going to be so hard to replicate. Ah! It's so frustrating, dude. Like, think about making this look good for a smaller structure, like one of these. Hello, Chagol. Everyone say hi to Chagol. Honestly...
I'm not here. Don't worry.
Okay.
The viewers won't
say bye to Chagol. Maybe I can make it work. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. Any kind of little discrepancies happening in the glow consistency, it's like, whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So now, do I copy and paste this and this? Would that even look good, is my question. So for that to look good... I have to mix the colors around a little bit. Okay. Oh, selecting all these is going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, so for now, let's just move this down here. That's what we're doing. If I make these color 3, these color 4, and just kind of move everything up 1, how's that going to look? Can I do anything for you, lady who's not here, who's my wife?
I just remembered the really funny things you said while you were sleeping.
Oh.
I can tell them to you now, or
You'll have to tell me later.
it was really
They were
funny,
really
though.
close to making sense.
They were close to making sense.
I had a
This is
thought
really
process,
funny.
but I lost my thought process
It was
as to
so
why they
funny
made
'cause
sense.
You were so sure of yourself
Yeah.
and what you said. You were just like, yeah, yeah. And then it was like, what did you just say?
Guys, Chaggle caught me sleep talking. It's over.
They caught me slipping. The classic.
Okay, if it's a battle of sleep talk silliness, you would totally win.
What have I said?
Oh.
What did I say that one time?
The elegant cosplay. It's as beautiful as a single melon. The cars.
The car.
It was the cars and then the melon. Oh, Dapper1 says hi and says you are sexy and wife.
Did she say that to me?
Yeah.
Hi, Dapper's wife.
Oh my goodness.
Hi.
She's being stolen from under my nose.
Hi, Queen.
Hi.
Hi.
You so silly. Okay.
We need to go on a date sometime
True.
to get boba tea. My wife.
You girlie should go on a single date. Just the two of you. Okay, what can I do here? Maybe I can kind of blend these together a little bit. That might look really good. That does look pretty good.
Just the two
$1.
of us.
Whoa! Says hi,
We
Mrs.
can
Howdy.
probably make it if we gave some effort. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Hightail. Is Hightail out? Question mark. I am very unclear on whether Hightail is out or not.
I don't know what hightail is.
It's the
Sounds like some
game
furry
made by,
shit.
made by a Minecraft server called Hypixel. Hypixel
Oh.
made their own game.
I see. That's cool.
It was in limbo for a while because I think maybe the publisher either went out of business or something. They had to drop it, and they still had the copy or something complicated happened. But then they were able to get the rights of their game back recently. So now, maybe. Okay, yes, it is according to Aurora.
Very
Is
good
it
news.
good? Aurora, is it worth it? Is it free or does it cost money? Riot Games bought it. Okay.
What if I do this to the 9 circles format here? Ooh, buddy. OG, oh golly, oh whiz. Oh no, I didn't link all these. That's okay.
It's $20. Is it worth it? Do you like it? Because I'm contemplating.
Howdy's nuts? Don't talk about Howdy's nuts. You're too young. You don't even know.
Yeah, you like it, but it's still in beta. Okay.
Booney with the 16 months. Thank you
Good
so
to
much,
know.
man. Dude, the big 16. I remember the days where I was the first ever member. Anyways, I have good news. The video I was working on for SD Slayer came out.
First
Excellent.
ever member?
I honestly do not remember who was the first member. It was either you or Skull. I know Skull has also been a member for years. Literal years. He's I think the only person right now with a 2-year badge, except for maybe Husky. Husky might also have his 2-year badge by now.
I'm gonna go eat, bye.
Have a good eat. Everyone say bye, Chagol.
Just the one of you. You can stream.
Just the
by
me.
yourself. Just the one of you.
Why didn't I link this one? Am I stupid? Am I stupid fart? Guys, if I was a stupid fart, would you still watch me? Who am I kidding? I would have so many more subscribers if I was a stupid fart. Too bad I'm just a normal fart. Okay, I'll have to do some clever layering techniques to make this look good. That's true. Booney would have been a 2-year guy. He decided he would rather keep his money. Like some kind of loser. Just kidding, Booney man. I love you. What is that? What? How did I copy this over here? No, I do not. I do not want that. You go over there. You wait. If I can make multiple of these little like glowy lines kind of show through here. Ooh. That looks a little weird, but I think I can make... working off grid, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to look good. Do you be stinky? Sometimes I be stinky. Would you guys still love me if I was stinky? I don't even know where that clip comes from. It's just an audio clip of a guy going stinky. I really like it. Okay, if I copy this down here, is that gonna look okay? Okay. Okay. See, I don't know that this is the way. I honestly think I would be better off making a different design to fill out the rest of this. I think this is all the color we need, you know? I don't think we need to, like, repeat this pattern. It might just look kind of... I think it would be less cool if I repeated the pattern. I think this is what I've decided. I'm conflicted, though. Making block design is so hard. Probably most of the stream will be making a single, like, piece of block design and trying to apply it everywhere. I'm a fake Sonic fan. I don't know what this one's called. I like it, though. Okay, that is happening for sure. I like this a lot. You teach me how to decorate. I don't know if I can, dog. Like, even though I can make things that look cool sometimes, it's mostly from me just winging it, you know? To where I can't really pass down this as some kind of, like, knowledge or advice or tips and tricks, you know? Because I don't know what I'm doing. That looks pretty nice, though. When did you meet Miss Howdy? So, we've known each other since we were little kids, but we started dating in high school. When next Q&A? I mean, I feel like I've done enough Q&As, you know? If anyone has any questions about me, you can just ask on stream and I'll answer. Most of the, like, frequently asked stuff for Q&As has already been covered in my previous Q&As, and that hasn't changed much, but yeah, if you got any questions, shoot, man. I'm not likely to do another Q&A for a subscriber milestone again. At least not for a long time, you know? Difficulty's aiming for an insane demon, but we'll see. We'll see how it evolves. It may end up a little closer to a hard. I may end up buffing it to be an extreme. Who knows? I would like to verify it, though, so probably not extreme. I think I like this. I think I'm very happy with that. I just don't know how to fill this in, you know? Ooh, I have an idea. Hold on, these need to be on their own layer. Hold on. So 5 should be all the colored glow. The glow of color. Turn off rotate, because that shit makes it really cluttered. Okay, this go on layer 5. So I really like having rotate on, because if I have another object down here that I've selected, like say I have that object selected and I don't know, it's an accident, right? I can tell because this little circle will be like, you know, it'll meet in the middle between them, so I know something's up. So I'm not going to be like, oh yes, let me copy and paste this deco everywhere. Oops! You know what I'm saying? Which is why I like to have rotate on, but sometimes everything gets in the way. Like this whole like menu that pops up is just kind of unnecessary. No, I do not stream on Twitch. I've thought about doing double streams, and I'll look into that more in the future, but I think Twitch has some terms of service that make double streaming more difficult for the YouTube side of things, and that's where my audience is, so I'm just kind of going to keep going with that. And obviously I would switch to Twitch if I couldn't stream on YouTube. I want to be able to keep streaming, but I would rather just do it on YouTube because Twitch is a dirty company. I do not like it. Well, I mean, most big companies are dirty, but YouTube is dirty in ways I can tolerate. This looks really cool, Mr. D. Thank you, Mr. Nexus. What if Nexus isn't a Mister? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. What's up, Ultraxis? How you been? I am quite nice. Thank you for asking. Good to see you as always. So I think I have an idea of what I want to do. So this would be, well, this needs to be layer 7, I think it was. Yeah, black glow is layer 7. I'm trying to steer clear of these blocks for the most part. I think, I don't know, they've just been used in so many millions of layouts. It's kind of hard to disassociate from that. Like, it's hard to make these blocks look good in like a professional capacity, you know what I'm saying? A professionally decorated capacity. But that has some potential. See, I don't know if it does. Because then I would need to, like, invert the blocks to account for that. So, hold on. If I made it just a little bit thicker. If I did that. Making a new layout. Which I somehow made a full minute in only 2 hours in the editor. What the hell? That's crazy. Me and Kid Named recently did a level swap. And my gosh. I did not make gameplay as fast as I thought I would. That's crazy. Let's see. How many sessions were there? I think there were 3 half-hour sessions for each level, and then 1 hour session for each of our own. Velx Masixel, thank you so much for the 3 months of renewed Epic membership, man. That is a ridiculous amount of money that I don't deserve, but I appreciate you. Thanks so much. I don't know poopy about decorating. Hey, me neither, man. You've come to the right place. You can learn with me. How about that? That's truly what's happening here. You're watching me learn what the F I'm doing, and you guys can tag along. Maybe pick up a thing or two that I'm learning by accident. Okay, so if this were black... What was I saying? I was saying something before that happened, and then I lost my train of thought. Yeah, this has potential to look okay. I would like to use a few more of these blocks if I can. Yeah, I think that could look pretty good from behind the layout blocks. Let's see. This looks so cool. Thank you, Skull. We were just talking about you. Booney was like, I was the first member ever. And I was like, Skull might have something to say about that. It was either you or him that was the first member, I forget. But I think Skull is the only person who hasn't let a single month pass without being member, which is crazy. I'm the guy who DM you constantly, by the way. That is correct. That is correct. I saw your recent runs on Kata. Looking pretty good, man. Good luck. And thank you for the 2 more. Appreciate it. Yeah, this Vexel Masixel guy. He's going for Cataclysm. As someone who beat Cataclysm many years ago. I think that was like just over 1 year ago. And Cataclysm's pretty alright. The balancing's a little rough. See, that's not bad. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something. It might look really bad, but what if I copy these blocks? It's super object heavy, but I do like the darkness there. I like how dark that is. I want to make this whole arrangement darker. I can maybe just use more glow or something, but that's still using more objects, and now it looks worse. What do I do? See, hold on, let me try something. Let me try to make this arrangement with the colored version of the blocks and then making them black. I think those were in 1.9. I don't know for sure. So let's see. We're making this out of... Where are you, you mother fudger? There you are. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's so invisible. Oh my goodness. How do you want some dino nuggets? You know, processed chicken is a little bothersome. Not like, oh, my palate is too refined for processed chicken. I don't know. I prefer to not dabble in any kind of like ground or overly processed chicken happenings. See, that is dark. That's darker than I initially was planning, but I think that'll work pretty good. That looks pretty nice, I feel. One last thing I want to do. Let's see if I can do this. That's too bright. Like, calm down a little bit, you know? Okay, I think I know the problem. These are copied. There we go. Everything else is just one. Okay, I think if I change the hue of this will be looking really good. So you guys... It's like plus 30, I guess. No, that matches the outside. I would rather it be negative 30 instead. Because this is plus 30 on the outside. The middle is neutral, 0. And then this is minus 30. You know what? That looks good enough. I'm going to roll with it. How long are you going to stream? I foresee probably about 2.5 hours, maybe 3. I don't think I have anything super pressing today that is like going to cut my stream short. Yeah, the HSV slider was not available in 1.9. You're right. I used that a bunch in the beginning deco, thinking it was in 1.9, and I didn't use any for this stuff. This has no HS. No, it does, I think. I think some things are, like, turned up in terms of brightness. I don't know. I guess I'll be forced to make the HSV exception. That's lame. That's lame. Anyways, if I make like a video explaining my process of making this, I'll be sure to say like, hey, disclaimer, this was not like a 1.9 GDPS level. I did make some exceptions, some intentionally and some by accident. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, let's look at the hitboxes here. Yeah, those little like, the little tiny nuggets that fit into the like Electroman Adventures looking slopes. Yeah, very large hitboxes. I love your gameplay so much. I wish I could make ClickSync that good. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I am planning on making a video in the near future that kind of breaks down some gameplay tips. It's going to take me a while because I'm really passionate about making good sync gameplay in this game, so I really want to get everything right. I want to really take my time with the video and structure the tips in the most helpful and effective way possible. That is my goal. So many weird structures, man. What's your deal? Fuck you. I was hoping like, okay, now that this is made, I can go ahead and copy and paste it around the level wherever it's gonna fit. That's nowhere. It's gonna fit nowhere. Because there's weird structures happening all over the place. Okay, it can maybe fit here. I'm gonna have to extend it though. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna do that. And then this guy will just be like a little dude. He's hanging out. He's just filling up space down there. I can offer you some advice on making better gameplay. I'm not sure how much it'll help, but It really helps me when I'm making sync gameplay to not think of my level as some gameplay that happens to have background music. No, try to make your gameplay a playable version of the song. Trying to make every single click, every timing, every orb, every portal feel like it is part of the song. Just pay close attention to how all the voices and instruments sound. Stop copying the old objects for the new part, you dumbass. I did that last time. Anyway, just try to listen to every little facet of the song and try to represent that as best you can with your gameplay, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is 3x3. Yeah, this is the hard part. The hard part of making new block design like this is making it symmetrical. Alright, I can maybe make some of this symmetrical without having to worry about how good or bad it looks. Like, so if I just do that, that looks a little bit ugly, but mostly because of this. So if I get rid of that, how's it looking? That's not so bad. There's a little bit of weird dark glow happening. What's going on with that? Yeah. Get that out of there. We'll have to make new glow, but I think that's about it. I think everything else here can work. Invert this. Yeah, we'll have to make new glow. That's okay. Let's see. I think if we remove... Oh, we can't remove all of that, though. Hold on. Let's unlink these. Remove the center chunk. And then put them back. How do we feel about that? I forget where it was. It was like right there. That is pretty much perfect. Okay. Flip that little fella around. Looking pretty good. Get this junk out of the way. Okay, now the outer glow, which is probably the majority of the color representation. This is going to be the tricky part. It's 3x3. How do we do that? How many geode mods do you have? I do not know. Probably too many. So these are repeat colors. We can get rid of those. And then... Oh, hold on. No. Don't move them and then rotate them. We gotta rotate them first. Okay, I need like an open-ish space to work on this. This is not very open. You guys, just go away. Give me some space here. Can't you see I'm grieving? Okay. Get rid of these. That's still too big, I think. Well, actually, let's double check. Let's double check. That's one of each color. That might be perfect. There's a small chance that would be perfect. Honestly, guys, I think I'm the greatest of all time. It's not true. That looks really nice. That looks really nice. I like that. It has been created. There's a little bit too much of like an X shape happening in the center here. If I can get rid of some of this, or maybe I can invert some of that. Why aren't you kissing? You're so close. There you go. Chat, I did see the new Superman recently. The James Gunn Superman. I was skeptical. Looked like it might be a little too weird. Which I guess isn't like a bad thing. Because like previous Superman movies, a lot of them have been a little too bland. You know? But I liked it quite a lot. I thought the new Superman movie was quite good. It actually made me like Superman and care about Superman, which I've never done before. I've never like read comic books, and I hear that's where he's been most accurately and best represented in terms of his like morals and personality traits and everything. The movies do seem to get that a little wrong. But I liked the new Superman movie. I would suggest you go see it if you like superhero movies. Which, like, at this point, who doesn't at least a little bit like superhero movies, you know? I just ran into a funking wall. Thank you for censoring yourself. I don't know if I'm going to make this into a video. We'll see. We'll see. I may just make a video where I just kind of scroll through the level and just talk about the process of making it. I don't even know if that'd make for good content, but it'd be interesting. Yeah, the colors are pretty similar to my actual like icon colors. Yeah, this is looking good so far. Okay, we have a 3x3. He'll be up there. We have a couple 2x2s. That's a 5x5. Trying to think, what's the structure we're going to get the most value out of, you know? There's a 3x3 again, okay. So much weird stuff. This looks like a 6x6? I think so. There's a 4x4. So how many 4x4s is that? Is that one 4x4? Oh my gosh, dude. Why did I get so weird with the structuring here? Gosh damn it. Okay, I'll get a lot of value off the mini stuff at least. That's good. Do you have a saw design? No, not quite. Saw design, air deco, stuff like that. That's going to be at the end. Okay, here's what I'll do. This is what I know to be true, to be the truths. We know this guy's going to go here. I can't tell what's perfect. That looks perfect. Copy, flip it. Okay, looking good. And then we delete the original blocks. And then we would also have to delete everything that you can't see, because I need this level to be at least somewhat optimized. What is this? Are you missing this object? What is happening? Maybe these need to be on a higher layer, just all around. Let's do that. Okay, hold on. Grab everything. Where'd you go? There we go. There we go. Give me that for free. Give me that for cost. Okay. Does that fix it? Does that fix the issue? It does not fix the issue. What is this behind? Get out of here. Hold on. Where are you? Go away. Oh my gosh, that's all it was. At least nothing like consequential happened by me changing the freaking layer of stuff. Okay. Ground being gone here actually works because I need to see this. That glow can stay. It's so hard to like grab the right amount of stuff to get rid of here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That should be good. I think that'll work. What's the name? I don't have a name yet. It sucks. It really sucks how little of names I have. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Right now, the level's literally called a typo of Not Sure, which is my favorite character from Idiocracy. Idiocracy is such a good movie, dude. Oh my gosh. Masterpiece. Let's delete about that much. And then all these structures are so weird. It's going to be such a pain in the ass to make. Okay, we need a 5x5, a 6x6, and a 4x4. A 6x6 we can use twice here. That's good. And some 2x2s. Okay, let's start with 2x2s because I want to be lazy. Okay, so we do that. These glowy fellows must go away, which is fine. There's still two colors represented, and the third color can be represented in the center here. Yeah, that already looks really good. And then for the dark glow, there's a bunch of mess happening here. That looks fine. Yeah, honestly, that looks really good. All right, cool. Just gonna roll with it. I have to save time somewhere in the building process here. This build has been going by very slowly for it being 1.9 decoration, basically. Is that, like, centered properly and everything? Oh, well, who cares? Close enough. What I shall do is take this and just copy and paste it everywhere it will be needed, which does not look like very many places, unfortunately. I really wished I used simpler structures. I may go back and restructure this level a little bit, just to make the decoration process a little smoother. There's not a whole lot I could really do, though. Where does the man meme come from? I don't know. I don't know. Plenty of people have asked that before, and I don't have a good answer. I first saw it in a doggy challenges video. He was playing the stuff like his subscribers made for him. These aren't even going to be interacted with. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Throw them in there. This one matters. This one's got to be symmetrical. Okay, right there. I cannot see. It's so dark. Who made this level so dark? Who did that? I think it was one of you guys in the chat. I don't appreciate it. Come on, man. I will BRB. Isn't BRB that pretty pink lady toy? 2x2. That's all the 2x2s. Okay, now we got to make the 4x4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of enough. I don't know. This is such a weird application of this. Hey, good news. We can actually apply the glow on the outside, and it'll fit perfectly. Look at that. No editing needed. Okay. This looks a little weird. How do we make that look good? I'm kind of content to just keep it like that for the most part. Hold on, what if we just take these little fellas and invert them? Yeah, what if we do that? I'm not opposed to that in the slightest. That looks pretty good. This'll be a little strange. It's ever so slightly off. That's fine. That looks like it'll mostly be okay. There's still an empty spot in here, though. How do I fill that out? What do I even use to fill that out? What the heck, man? What if I just do that? That looks dumb. Looks dumb. Why'd you do that? Yeah, there's just a little space there that isn't filled out by anything. Okay, this idea might work. It's gonna look dumb, but like, I'm not entirely against things looking dumb. Nah, it looks too dumb. Too much. What is that? Oh, it's just the gap between these. Oh, it's so bright and obnoxious. This is when the block design gets difficult. Because, like, how do I make these little edges here feel normal? Can I use these in some way? Hey, that's not bad. That's actually pretty cool. It doesn't look too sloppy. I like it. That kind of accentuates the like kind of purple color in the corner there. Okay. Getting somewhere. And then this is weird. I'm gonna need half of one of those. I don't want to do that though. That's super dumb. I just make freaking normal lines. I really don't want to, because that's lame. Oh my gosh, it's 2 blocks. What am I doing? Is it 2 blocks? not quite. That's annoying. Oh boy, excuse me. Thank you. Oh, it's not quite like large enough to fill that gap. That's super annoying. Man, this is when I really want scale back. Give me scale, please. Okay, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. Kind of bridge the gap with a few of these. Split the difference, put it in the middle as best we can. Why did that make it darker? What in the world? Okay. That looks pretty good. There should be something in the center, though. Previously, I have put spikes in the center of things that need colors, and I think that'll work pretty well here. I'll use a couple of these. A couple of these. And then probably the invisible equivalents would look pretty nice, I think. These, like, they don't even matter, like, what colors they are. So this one can probably be... How's that look? Maybe top 3? Okay. I think the way this will look best is if I take these and make them 1 instead. And also move them to layer 2. That work? Or layer 3? Yeah, that'll look pretty nice, I think. Especially with the invisible ones in the middle there. Kind of copy and paste some more of these effects just so I can continue to look at my level here. Iridescent. Iridescent is Peem. I kind of want to call it something circles. Because, like, imagine, because this level's meant to be what I would make if it were 1.9 right now. And if it were 1.9 right now, the 9 circles trend would be kind of on the up and up here, be on the rise. So everyone was naming their levels silly things like that. Not everybody, but I'm entertaining the thought of naming it something like that. What do you mean, isn't that already a thing? We're straight up talking about past stuff, so yeah, it's gonna already be a thing. Okay, all the hitboxes are good here, looks like it. Alright, I think there is one 4x4. Where'd it go? There it is. There we go. All of that building for one object we get to place. This honestly might have better chances of getting rated than Espresso. I don't know. It depends on how I can kind of tie everything together with color triggers and stuff. Why are some of the lines lighting up, but some of them aren't? That's weird. What are you talking about? Why are you doing that? Also, the freaking... It killed my Sonic music a while ago. I didn't even realize. Does it have circles, though? Not really. There's a lack of circles. Bro, y'all don't know how these circles exist? How do you even showcase it? Dude, finally a real fan. Somebody who knows. Okay, I need to restructure this level a little bit. So here's... Alright, sorry, Sonic Music, you just came back, but I need to do something here. Not in the actual level, though. So I'm going to play through the whole wave and get the outline for what I want the gameplay to be and where I want it to be. And I'm going to restructure this level a little bit to look a little more normal. Basically, I don't want any more shit that looks like this. Like, what is happening here? How do I decorate that? I want as much copy and pastable stuff as I can. Thank you, Lag Spike. What the hell is that? What? Oh, I didn't let go. I'm stupid. What? What just happened to me? Oh my gosh. Yeah, never mind. I remembered. This is supposed to be like a... Yeah, that was why. That was why the little objects in the middle here didn't have lines, because they're not supposed to. Yeah, they're supposed to be like this. Oh gosh. Oh no. I just realized how screwed up this is. Oh no, dude. This sucks. So, we've encountered a problem. We've encountered a pretty big problem here. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I'll explain it in a moment once I can actually like see the level. Okay, so the problem here is this object is meant to be phaseable. You know, you can go through it. But the way I've made this design has so many obstacles in here with hitboxes and everything. So, no touch does exist, but this is trying really hard to be a 1.9 level. I've already had to break that rule too many times. Do I just bite the bullet and make it no touch, or... I could just reduce the theming of this level to not 1.9 entirely, but using 1.9 blocks. That's a little bit lame. Just a little bit lame. It would save me a lot of work, though. It would save me a lot of work. That sucks. And that's not just a one-time thing, you know? It's not like, oh, we crack this case, we figure something else out, and it works. No, it happens here, it happens here, it happens here, and here, and here, here. It's like 6 more occurrences. I don't want to use no touch. That would hurt my feelings if I had to use no touch. Because I haven't needed to use it until now, you know? I've avoided using it before. Because sometimes, like, oh, I would really like this block to go here. But, uh-oh, hitbox is in the way. Like this right here. This kind of thing. This is an issue, and no touch would fix it. But it's in a place where it doesn't matter anyway. Now it's in a place where it matters. Silk touch, true. Oh, that sucks. It really sucks, man. Give me that block. And that one too. I don't know what happened to make that do it. Just do no touch, bro. Doesn't matter. You are loud today. Goodness. There's a lot of shouting happening from you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna break my principle and use no touch for the purpose of this. Like, I've already failed at making it like strictly 1.9, you know, because I've used HSV. HSV and no touch, those are those are exceptions I'm willing to make. Those don't have hitboxes. What has hitboxes here? What is happening? Do these really have hitboxes? Are these real lines? They are, apparently. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to use no touch. No. That's okay. It's at least somewhat obvious that you're supposed to go in the middle there because like there's missing lines here. Oops, my bad. Did you not notice that you were on all caps for like the past 6 messages? That's funny. Something I could do to restructure is check this out. Look at that. We got 2 more big fellas, and these can just be little dudes. I like this. This is smart. This makes my brain grow with knowledge and power. Not that last one. Okay, now that we have our outline for the gameplay, the Sonic music can come back. Welcome back, Mr. Sonic. That's true. Most modern keyboards like light up the caps lock button when it's on, which I really appreciate. There's nothing quite like typing out a whole message to somebody in caps lock and then having to delete the whole thing. Not like, I don't know, it doesn't really happen to me for very long messages, but it still is an annoying setback. This is dumb. What's going on here? Why am I doing that? Simple structures, please. Please! This is okay. I'll make an exception for this. This fella right here. These spikes are unnecessary, though, so that's fine. He can stay. That part is so funny. That looks fine. That looks fine. Simpler structures. Here, like, what is happening? Why is it doing this? This is fine. I don't know why I made them kiss. They don't need to kiss. They can just be friends. They can just be close friends. Kissing is not a requirement. And I'm fine with swag routes being possible as long as it's way harder than the normal route. Like, I don't care. If you really want to beat the level by going down there, go for it, man. You deserve it if you can do that. Actually, this is going to be really hard to make as a structure, so I think I do want to actually make this a normal fella. It doesn't mean there won't be a swag route. I kind of just want to keep some kind of swag route here, but I'm going to have to do this, probably. And then these spikes look bad if they're that close to the top, so we'll, like, scoot them down a bit. And then there's nothing going on here anymore. So I can maybe use a 3x3? Gosh damn it, what just happened? That's too big. No, 2x2 would be fine. Probably put a saw blade in here or something. Make it look a little more threatening. That's fine. That's Stereo Madness rating for Zoink. I don't think Zoink is quite that good for this gap to be Stereo Madness difficulty, but I see what you mean. So this one is annoying. Why did I make this? Why did I do that? That's gonna be such a hard object to make. I kind of want to keep that one. I want there to be a couple funny ones. Again, this shit. Why? Why are you doing that? This one. Alright, I'll keep this one. I'll keep that one. Do I want to, though? Nope. No, I don't. Nope. I don't want to keep that one. It's going to be really hard. Blocks normal style. And then we'll fill this space with something else. Maybe we can use a 3x3 instead of a 2x2 here. Let's do that. Work smarter, not harder. That's me right now. That's how I'm working. We should make YouTube shorts about how I'm working. And then put a really bad AI text-to-speech voice talking about how smart, not hard I am. See, the corners are touching, though. We don't have room for one of those. We really don't. Alright, we have to do a 2x2. If we move it there... Yeah, alright, we'll do that, and then we'll put some spikes here. And here. Only they're weirdly off-centered. There we go. And then these actual blocks can go. Okay, I'm liking the way the structuring is turning out. It's not, like, completely boring and simple, but it's something that I can work with realistically. It's not going to super suck for translating my block design. Okay, these are touching. I think it's touching in a small enough area to where it's not going to matter. The rest of these structures look okay. This one's kind of weird. I'm not a huge fan of that one. Reword that, bro? No, I like the wording. Sometimes the wording is the whole point. Stop trying to control my wording, bro. I think I'll keep the structure. It's big enough that I think I can work with it. Doesn't have any like super sharp turns. This is the weird one. This is really weird. This is probably the last one I'm gonna mess with. Maybe this one too. Why did I do this? We meant you? Oh, I'm usually hard while working. I see. Maybe that one. See, through text, you have to word things more carefully because there's no tone that you can convey. Actually, maybe I can make this work. Maybe I can make that work. Stop thinking like that. It's unhealthy. You can't make it work. You are a failure. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It threatens a very similar amount of space. It's not like without these like mini slopes here, the wave is gonna like, oh, new secret way unlocked. Like, no, you still have to move your ass. That's fine. We'll keep it like that. This is fine. This is fine. This one's weird. There's... is there a need for this one to be weird? How do I work around this one? I'll have to do that. I can do that. I've done it before with my other block design. I can do it again. And then this guy. This guy's weird. I'm not sure about him. I think we'll do that. This is the greatest thing I've ever done. This is so smart. I'm so glad I did not try to structure all that nonsense. That looks pretty good. And then we can fill out the space with just some saw blades. I like the gear saw blades more than the really pointy, like, Super Meat Boy ones. Like, these are nice, and they got their own thing going on, but I think these carry colors in a way that the others can't, you know? It's more decorative potential and aesthetic potential, I guess. Swap the saw blades for spikes? You think spikes would be better here? Or do you mean swap these for spikes? That might be better. You hear how much I'm thinking there? Yeah, this is planned to be an insane demon, but we'll see. Are you gay in the happy way? I certainly try to be. Also, hello D3YQ5V. Awesome name. So, if these are letters, the 3 would be E, making it day. The 5 would be S, making it quisv. So, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be letters. Okay.
Hey, Chagor?
Someone said hi to you. Their name is Beef Boss. What do you think about that? 29. He's the 29th iteration.
Hello, Beef Boss.
It's not the first issue, you know. They've done plenty of testing. The Beef Boss is safe.
You're the 29th Beef Boss.
What this? What?
From family.
From your family?
Extended.
Oh.
I can
Excellent.
tell you later.
Okay. Awesome. Make asymmetrical duo if you haven't already. I have, actually. There's one at the very end. How
I
this
think I
becomes
received
mini
my
and
new
big.
headphones.
New headphones. Nice. I'm glad we could make that high chaggle happen. So I like this. This is good representation of where the hitboxes are gonna be. But we can just hollow out the middle of our decoration and make it no touch to achieve the same kind of necessity. So I'm not gonna try to actually copy over the spikes and saws into the decoration. It's just gonna be too much work. This is also not necessary. Okay, I think we're about ready to start making block design again. I think I've restructured this level in favorable ways. I don't know why I didn't, like, freaking... Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. Take this guy, and then copy and paste him for the ceiling. Why didn't you do that? You were here already. Okay. The worst part is lining up these freaking hitboxes, like, perfectly as they're supposed to be. That looks good. Some of them are so strangely off-grid. Like, how did this happen? All right, whatever. Music got me doing the sploinky yoinky. I usually switch those, but I like your version of that. That's nice. I'm a yoinky sploinky fan, but sploinky yoinky, hey, there's a new dance in town. That spike looks a little silly sitting there. I can maybe make that look good, but I'll try a saw for now, see if that works a little better. Okay, 3x3 I can use. Yeah, that's the next thing we're doing. Next item on the agenda is to just copy and paste all the blocks you can. Everything we've already made and designed, we're gonna do now. So we got 3x3 right here. Perfect. The worst part is gonna be, I guess it won't be the worst part, but I don't look forward to making the like hollowed out phasable structures. That's gonna be annoying. Oh, and yes, this whole part we can make. Yes, we have all the stuff for that. Oh, that's such a huge chunk of progress. Okay, so we take this fella. It's a big old boy. Big boy. Did you know I exist? I did acknowledge your existence earlier. I read all your messages. I said you were using caps lock too much and that you should calm down. You said my bad, and then that it happened. I don't know. What more acknowledgement would you like? How's your day going? Tell me an interesting thing about your day. That's right. I'm doing the thing your parents do. Ugh, Mom, I don't want to tell you about my day. Because all I did was play video games, and if I tell you that that's all I did today, you're gonna give me a lesson. Ugh, Mom. That's what you're thinking, right? I just know it. Okay, excellent. You built a flashlight. How did you manage that? Oh, you're probably Albert Einstein. Only for genius. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. And then these spikes, I'll find a way to make that look cool later, I guess. Now, look at all this deco we've just put down so fast. That would have taken me years if I kept the original structure. Thank goodness. Okay. This is how people can make deco pretty fast. I'm learning now. This is how people make deco faster than me. They don't make structures as crazy as mine. There's something so cool about making crazy looking structures and then decorating them anyway. Like each very uniquely. Like, I don't think there's hardly any copy and paste in like this part of my level. Like almost everything here is unique and original and stuff. Some of them are used like 2 or 3 times. Oh, actually I did use these quite a lot. Oh, well, there's some copy and paste. Most of the bigger structures are unique though. That's nice. Something I'm not digging, actually, is the color of this glow here. It's a little too much. So I want to go back here, actually. It's going to be a super annoying process, but some of these are linked. It won't take that long. I just have to avoid the ones that are already, like, a good color that I like. I think I'm done with this enough to where I can maybe link everything together, but that might be irresponsible. I don't know. Okay, that's the hard stuff. I think most of these are the same color already, so it shouldn't give us any trouble when we go to change it. And this is when it becomes new deco. Okay, so this is the end. The end is that place in Minecraft where you fight the Wither. Yep. That's the truths. Alright, I am going to link these. It's a little bit irresponsible, but I'm going to link these. And then put them on their own layer. What? Do I have... What? Oh my gosh, I have these in... that's annoying. That's okay, it shouldn't matter. It is kind of frustrating though. Okay, so now I have to drag everything up here. You guys need to calm down. So unlink. Okay, that is super annoying actually. You guys, why did you do this? Why did you sneak in, you stowaways? Now I gotta like pick out the glow here. No, I'm not doing that. Screw that. Screw that. Not doing it. I'll just copy and paste it from somewhere else. That explains why it was so weird. And then, you too! No! Urgh. Okay, this one's easier to select though, because all we're in it for are these glow pieces right here. There are like a freaking 500,000 sloped things that are giving me freaking issues. Okay. Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. Thank you. Goodness gracious. GD would be like 40% better if that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Play the level from the start. I will do that in a moment once I get to a good stopping point. Where was that? Was that right there? Or in the corner? Alright. Is that all? Did we finally do it? Okay. What are you doing here? Get out of here, man. As soon as I can effectively change the color of all this glow, I will play from the beginning so you guys can see. Those of you who didn't make it for the last one. Okay, it is currently 4. What if I make it... Hold on, what's this stuff over here? What's that? I like this. I don't know if I would like it for the whole level, but it looks good here. That's just 1. That's just plain old 1. Okay, that should be everything here. What happens if I make it 1? Now let's just put this back where it belongs. Pardon the multiple songs happening at the same time. That looks good enough for me. I think that's an improvement over the previous glow color. I like it. I like the yellow when it flashes like that. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That red with the pink outline. That's good. Okay. And then I have to copy and paste this whole thing because I'm a moron. That should be good. That should be all we need. Okay. It is now playing level from 0 time. Man, I'm gonna have to optimize this level so much. That freaking saw that I hate. Where do I go here? my own level. I'm not sure how I feel about the no-touch thing. We'll see. What is the dictionary stream? Explain how that would even work. Lag? Oh, that is unfortunate. You can rewind if the showcase lagged at all. So something I'm a little uncertain of is the decoration in this like build-up. I think the decoration looks okay for the most part. I intentionally made it a little darker. There's more black. The colors aren't quite as bright because the song is kind of quiet and it's building up. And here comes the color. It's happening, and then here we are. We're at the drop. You know. So as you get through the build-up, the colors will start to kind of come back in the block design a bit, which is why nothing looks quite as vibrant as this beginning part. But I plan to make the rest of the decoration kind of match the song in similar ways for this part. I'm looking forward to decorating this. It'll be challenging, but it'll be fun. I like the background and like all those color pulses happening right here. I think that's going to be really fun. Okay. Make an extreme demon. I've done that before many times. I think this will be insane though. I would like it to be a little bit more accessible. Yeah, but how would a dictionary stream go? You just say the dictionary? You say it? I'll go live and I'll say the dictionary. And everyone's going to go, whoa, yeah, howdy, whoa, yeah. And then the stream's over. Okay, this guy needs to come back, though. That is something I noticed. It's so slow. Okay. This is looking pretty good. I am pleased. I think this part's going to be looking better. That's nice. That's nice that I made deco that I think looks pretty good. And then here goes, you know, we're changing up the deco for the second half of the wave, and it looks better. That's good. That is very good. I like this. So I don't know why the glow here is the wrong layer. I'm stupid. That makes it feel appropriately climactic. Even though this is not the end of the level. You know what I mean. So this guy can go right here. We're getting down to the end here. We don't have many other structures left that we can fill out right now. We're gonna have to make some new structures here shortly. Okay, there's that. We got a couple big fellas we gotta design. This guy, we can do this guy. Assuming you can't see this top block, because this is a little bit too small, it looks like. It might not matter, we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hollow that dude out. Yeah, where's like... I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't know for sure, but... Looking good. I'll keep these layout objects, because it's just like a bit of a reminder of like where I'm supposed to go here. Needs a flashing lights warning. It's really not that bad. I mean, it's a 9 circles level. You know what you're getting into. And like the flashing lights compared to what most rated levels look like, I feel like are pretty tame. If I can handle them, like I'm sure most people can. And if you can't handle them, you probably shouldn't be on GD. You know, you should either not be on GD or you should constantly be wearing sunglasses or something like that. I don't know. There comes a point where I'm no longer responsible for people's vision. What the hell? Oh, I was pressing F the whole time. I thought I was holding D, and I was like, oh, where's my object? It should be showing up any minute now. Okay. This guy here. There's one more 3x3. Oh, we can't copy and paste that guy up there. Yeah, I think we're about done with all this stuff. We can just easily copy and paste over. Gonna have to make a big ol' 6x6 here. A 5x5 shouldn't be too bad. We can reuse our 6x6 over here. I can't even tell. What size is this? It's weird. It's a weird size. Okay. Interesting. Not sure how to go about that. It has to close up a little bit, so we can move it a block down and then a half block back up. But that's tight, man. That's tight. What if we hollow out a little bit larger of a hole here? That's fine. It's not like too easy. We'll do that. We'll do that, I guess. That's fine. You should start spike design. I'll do like spikes and saw blades later. Block is what I'm focused on right now. We need this fella for one more ride on the saddle. I think we're about done. There's one more 2x2 there. Yep, it's time to make some stuff. Gotta make it happen. This is going by faster than I thought, though. Yeah, I was a little worried about making a whole new block design for the wave. For the second half of the wave, rather. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I think it looks quite nice. That's a lot of beer emojis. Are we sure we should be drinking at this age? Just don't worry, I'm Catholic. Oh, okay. Carry on. So this is a 5x5. Yeah, that's a 5x5. We can reuse from this 6x6. Okay, we need one more 2x2, and I think we're ready to start more block design. Where was that? It was right here. I don't know how it gets so specifically off grid, but whatever. Yeah, all the spikes and the saw blades and the air deco and the background deco, that's all going to be done at the end. You know, closer to the end at least. I'll maybe just fill out this a little bit with the saw blade. Like, just throw something in there. Doesn't look quite as empty now. Okie dokie. So if I can make... if I can make one of these and then a 6x6, I think I'll be happy. I think I'll be happy with my progress for today. We're mostly done with these blocks. We shouldn't need them again for any reason, but in case we do, I'll move them up here. But for now, what? What are you doing? Go back to work, bro. Is there straight fly? A little bit. Yeah, in the ship right before the drop, there's a little bit of this happening. That's a little straight fly. And then at the end of the level, you straight fly over my name. I made my name in, like, old school blocks. I would like to keep this. I just want to put this in the level. Like, even the decorated version. I'm not going to make this look any fancier. It's just going to be sitting here. But yeah, this is a normal speed ship. Just fly through there. It's not as bad as it looks. I may end up nerfing that a bit, though. I don't want it to feel too much like a choke point. I did also make a heart out of the spikes. The sucky part is you can't even see this. Like, the ship part, I think, shows you about this much of the level. Like that, maybe. So you can't even see the heart. That's just for you guys. Spike out of the heart. That's true. I made spikes out of the heart. What are you doing? On the wrong layer again. We talked about this. I think that's 7. Okay, looking good, looking good. All right, so now this guy. That shouldn't be too bad. So we take this. Oh gosh, all right, so this is taking up space. We don't need him anymore. Kill. This is taking up space. We don't need him anymore. Kill. We shall now copy and paste this fella over here. I think this is already 6 blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, no, 7, 6. Yeah, okay. So we do this chunk. That's what we need. Okay, I'm going to try to mirror this. So if we mirror the outer edges, it'll look like that. Ooh, okay, okay. I think this will work. This will work okay. So for the outer glow, if we unlink these, hold on, let me go to the freaking layer. These fellas, we will unlink these and then get rid of the corners. Ooh, that's a little short. It's a little short. It looks a little bit silly. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. We'll keep one of each. So one of you go away, one of you go away. And then we'll split the difference and fill out that corner a little bit. It won't look quite right, but maybe it'll look better. Let's see. I don't think that is a meaningful difference. I think that'll be fine. It's better than it not being there, even if it doesn't make it look like seamless or anything. Like, you can still tell now that you can, like, see the behind the scenes, but I think that's okay. The dark glow will be a little bit more... No, it won't, actually. Just remove that entirely, and it looks pretty good. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. What is happening here? This looks so messy. How did this happen? Okay, I think we'll need new inner big glow for this. So yeah, that's ugly. That's just ugly. I think that's okay. I think that'll work. These little X's are ugly and I don't like them. Okay, we're going to need to take a lesson from this old book with these guys. Why does that look bad? Why does one of them look good and one of them look bad? Why can't you be more like your brother? That's fine. I have been a lot more locked in, as the kids might say, regarding my deco, you know? Haven't been, like, too distracted by chat. So it's actually going by pretty fast. Faster than I thought. If I was reading more chat, this level would not come out nearly as fast. Level request stream, I'll do another one sometime soon. They take a lot out of me. The whole stream requires so much attention the whole time. And usually there's children who are very sad at the end because their level didn't get played and they feel betrayed. They feel like they were promised their level would be played and then it wasn't. That's not fun either. I think I can probably just copy this little spiky boy. It's a little small now, you know? It's a little small. How can we make that bigger? We can do that. That looks a little silly as well. I have an idea. What if we keep that, and then on 7, we make, oh wait, we're gonna need, yeah, okay, I forgot, we already need a new big old dark glow here. So I think we can just make a square, right? That's 1, 2, 3, and like a weird half or something. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So we'll do this. Oh my gosh, that's the wrong little corner. We'll do that. And then we'll flip it, make it black, put it in the corner, see how it works. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Oh, thank goodness for these blocks. We need these guys. Yes. Look at that. Oh no, it's still not quite the right size. That's annoying. That's at least better though. I'll take it. That is good enough. Copy this, flip it around. Why is it so off when I flip it, though? It's weird. Like, look how off-center that is. Look at that, perfectly in the corner. Rotate it twice. What is that? Like, why is it so off? That looks pretty good. I don't even know if the spikes in here are even necessary. I do want something there. That'd be nice. Oh, I should not have put these on the same layer, dog. What have I done? I think I'm getting all the spikes. I don't know for sure. Goodness gracious, not doing that again. Okay. This is being linked probably. Actually, what we could do, space out the big ones by half blocks. Yes, yes. And then for, oh gosh, this is so messy. Okay, give me that for right now. The rest of you go away. We could. Yes, I like that. Let's see if that looks good in the block. And then in the center, it'll look a little dull, just a little darker by comparison, which isn't bad. But what if, stay with me here, we make a star. Kid, I'm gonna make you a star. Yeah. Dash coup. Dash coup, man. What if I make it 4 to match with the blue? I don't like that. I think 1 was the right call. Alright, how do we feel about this being here? I may get rid of the big spikes. Yeah, okay, let's try getting rid of the big spikes. What if it's just these guys, and then these spikes take on the new color. Oh, this editor, I don't know why, but needing to click all these damn buttons just ends up hurting my hands. Okay, how do we feel about that? That's not every color, though, because the glowy fella is the same color as the outer spike. So what if we did 3 instead? Because right now that's 1 and 4, and there's a 3 missing. I don't think that looks as good. Okay, what if these outer spikes were the 3 instead? Damn it, go away. These guys are getting sent to the other layer. Screw you guys. I just don't know. I want to put something in that space, but I just don't know what looks good. Howdy CG, you're almost at 200k subs. I have noticed. I don't know what CG means. Bro is so locked in. Is that okay, just being blank? I don't hate that. I just would like something in there. Just a little something. Like maybe a saw blade would look okay. I don't know. The spike thing was a good idea. I just can't quite make it look good. You know what? I think this little like crisscross hatch looking pattern, it has its own charm to it. So let's just say it is done. How about it? Actually, hold on. One last double check for this stuff. I need to make sure this doesn't look bad. That's weird. That's weird. Can we just invert these? Like like we did last time. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. What did we do for the smaller version of this? I think we did this. Or something like that. Maybe took some of these and did some of that. Ooh, that's what we did. I like that. Okay. Get rid of... Oh my goodness, this is such a mess. It's so annoying to like navigate through all this. Okay, you guys can go right there. I like the corners looking like that though. That's nice. Excellent. Sorry, Sonic Music can come back. I don't know when I paused that. Oh, for the showcase recently. Never mind. I just get so, like... I don't know. I don't need music to, like, focus, so I just get lost. Let's try to do the same little square pattern for the other corners. That would look really nice, I think. So we would do that. And then we gotta fill this space somehow. Honestly, just that would probably be fine. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I like it. I will officially start doing that. Do I keep the, these little corners, though? Tricky. Tricky. See, the only thing I don't like is that these lines in the center, they come to an end really abruptly. Back for like 2 minutes. Oh, kid named. I ran into a dilemma. Look at how many objects in here have hitboxes. And then for these like blocks that you phase through, I feel like I have to use no touch. Otherwise I'm gonna have to redesign the whole thing. Ugh. Tragic, but as long as the only exceptions I make here are HSV and no touch, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be able to accept what I've done here today. But difficulty, I mean, everyone asks what difficulty it's gonna be. I'd put in an insane demon face in the thumbnail for a reason. Redesign them then, but I like this design a lot. I like it a lot. And I've already implemented it all throughout the level. It would be so annoying to redesign. It'd be such a setback. I think I'm gonna allow my resolve to weaken in this moment for the sake of saving time. Just because I have so many things I want to do this year, and I do not want to spend like 4 months building this, you know? I really do not want to. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. I could make a new design for the ones that are phasable. Yeah, that's a possibility. Okay, there are a lot of phasable blocks here, though. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's phasable, I think. That's 4, and then 5. And there's a 6th one somewhere. Can't you just Control-C, Control-V them, but I the GD? Soup can. Alright, this is a chatter I should probably not read the messages of. Unless we want to say that the 1.9 player had hacks and gave them a negative warp value. This is true. This is true. If this update were currently 1.9, I would probably have hacks of some sort. So that does kind of fit in line with my original vision for what this level was going to be. Tricky, tricky. Okay. Okay. Trying to make all this glow like the same thickness. Right now, some of the smaller objects have a little thicker of a glow line on the edge. Hello, Chagol. The headphones. Thank
I
you.
don't like these. They are kind of bad.
They're kind of bad. Did you test the audio quality? You're not liking them?
Yeah, they're just not as crisp. I mean, they're serviceable.
It's the same
They're
color.
better than the other ones I've had. They're much better actually if you mess with your equalizer on your phone.
Okay. I don't think I know how to do that.
If you mess around with that, it was weirdly balanced with like too much bass
Okay.
and not enough treble, and so then when you turn it up to get the volume.
Well, I'll give them a try. If they're not better than my current, like, $10 earbuds somehow, then I guess we can return them.
Oh, they're better than your earbuds.
Okay,
Your
then,
earbuds are trash.
then yeah, if you're cool spending that much money on me, then I will accept them.
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to return those to get a second pair of what you have, but Anyways, bye. Thank you. Chagler bought me Bluetooth headphones. I've never had any Bluetooth headphones before. I've had Bluetooth earbuds and normal headphones, but yeah, they also have wired capabilities. Like, if your wireless product does not have like wired capabilities, there's no point. What is the point of that? I hate it. It makes me mad. Your product has angered Howdy. Oh, man. Really don't want to redesign that. Because that's what's supposed to be in there, right? So only these would have hitboxes. That basically means it can't look anything like this. Dude, you're my fingervorite YouTuber. Fingervorite. That sounds like some kind of soldier in biblical times. The Amorites and the Levites and the Jebusites and the fingervorites. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so this fella is done. I think I'm happy with that. Oops, that's 5. Where's 6? Yeah, see, I just... dilemmas! I don't like dilemmas very much. They hurt my feelings and my brain. So there's kind of a specific route you gotta take through here. And I don't know how to make that clear. Okay, so we take all this. Those don't have hitboxes, do they? Oh my goodness. Okay. It hurts. It hurts me to do this. I have just found out about Explorer's leak by Robtop worker. It's awesome news. I could do that. That looks so dumb. Oh my gosh. Or I could just say, figure it out. What if I just said, figure it out? You know? I love you vids. Thank you. I appreciate that. And just do that. Yeah, okay. And then normally, what's supposed to be the hitboxes here? That one has a hitbox. These do not. So get rid of these. Okay. Yeah, these passable objects are going to be the hardest ones to structure for sure. So that is the entrance and exit. And then get rid of these. Is that too hard? Oh gosh. That might be pretty hard, I don't know. Let's put a start position right here. So this is a dual mini wave, I believe. I guess just might as well put on 2 times speed in case that can maybe mess with something. Upside down, I guess. Why does that not sync? Like, what's going on here? I don't get it. Shut up, Sonic! Oh my goodness. Give me good start position. Oh, the start position HUD sucks so much ass. There we go. That's what I want. So yeah, we want an upside down portal right here just to encourage you to do the right thing, do the righteous thing. That's fine. It's fine. Is there a way I can make that clearer? I can make these like a darker brightness or something. Oh my gosh, really? Are you guys seriously different colors? It's so dumb. Yeah, what if I did that? Does that make it any more clear that you're supposed to go in the middle there? It kind of does. And I don't think that looks bad. I don't think that looks bad. If I put a saw blade in here, it will be pretty obvious that you're supposed to go inside, because why else would the saw blade be in there? And then, if the portal is up here and everything else beneath it is impossible, then how could you possibly think that's not the route? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. For an insane demon, I will allow it. Okay. All right. What wrong with self-plugging? Wait. You should listen to my music. I see. I see. I don't know. Self-plugging is like a moral gray area. I don't feel like I want to speak on that at the moment. You self-plugged? You are evil. Good luck on Aku. That was my first extreme. I'm not going for Aku. I have no plans to go for Aku. Somebody else must be going for Aku then. I've deduced with my Sherlock Holmes powers. Oh, yeah, okay. Arzayan. There's 2 A's. That could go a few ways, but good luck on Aku indeed. You got to look at chat more, but like, I'm building. I am fucking busy. This level would not be made if I read chat as much as I do in like my layout building streams. What's up, Carter Marshall? How you doing? You could build chat. See, this is why I don't read chat when I'm building, because most of them are things that weren't worth reading. So we need to make a 3x3 by 3x3, 1x2 slope structure. And then once I do that and copy and paste it accordingly, I think I'll be satisfied. I returned from the Shadow Realm. I didn't know you had left the normal realm. Okay, so applying the same decorative principles, we would need to start with these and flip them, do that. The 50-50-50% statistic. That's my favorite. I like that one. Driving in my car right after a bear. I hope you and the bear have a nice drive together. Did I miss anything in my toilet break? No, not really. Sonic is returning. And Carter Marshall returned from the Shadow Realm. You missed that. Okay, so this is layer 1. It doesn't like light up when I select it. It's like, yeah, you selected me, but did you? Ooh. Tune in next time to find out. Okay. And then we gotta flip that. That's gonna look so weird. It's gonna have to look like that. Is that gonna be okay? Is that allowed? Yeah, I guess that doesn't look so bad. That is a little weird though. It's a little weird. Okay, for the sake of clean looking representation of this part, I may have to resort to just using the slopes normal style. I think that's fine. Or, hold on. The outline here is pretty big. Oh no, we gotta save room for the black glow though, so it's not something we can really mess with. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna roll with it in its most normal and neutral position right now. What song am I using? I'm using the Insomnia song. Remember Insomnia, that like kind of memory-ish 2.0 level by Glitter Shroom? Love that level. And I've always thought the song would make for a decent 9 Circles level, so that's what we're doing here. Yeah, you've been out of the loop for a while if you don't know this level. Been working on it for a little while now. Got a decent amount of block design made for it, but we still got a ways to go. Wait, no, that doesn't go on the outside, does it? What color is that? No, stop! Damn it. I did not mean it. What? What have I done? Oh my gosh, dude. That's so frustrating. Just clicking the wrong thing all the fucking time in the stupid editor. There we go, all better. Only, not quite, hold on. What layer are you on? Gosh damn. There we go. Okay, so these 3D lines are going right here. That looks pretty good. Normal lines will be going on the outside on this layer. I've been gone for like months, but like where were you though? Where did you go? Was it like a super prolonged vacation or something? You seem like the kind of guy to go on a super prolonged vacation. Okay. Looking good so far. The glow is going to be interesting. It shouldn't be too difficult because, well, we can't use these corner pieces, but that shouldn't matter much. Okay, so if it's glow time, where are you? There you are. we would start in the corner with 2 of these. I don't know how many I can fit along here, though. It's definitely 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I fit 5? I can maybe fit 5. Let's start with that and see how it goes. It's probably a more efficient way to do this, but... And then I will copy this and unlink it so I can see the colors. So that will be our starter, and also this one. Copy this one for these 2. Or no, it's gonna... Gosh damn it, that's not how you do it. This one's 1. This one's 3. Yeah, right? Right. That's what we want. That right there. Okay. You go over there. Now let's merge all of these and see if they connect in a nice way. Hold on. Actually, we should link all these first so we can easily change them later. Hello again, Shagor. What can I do for you?
I brought you a sacrifice.
A sacrifice? Oh, I see. The evil cat.
The cat is in a tiny box right now.
Hello, cat.
She willingly got in.
How are you? She was lonely today. She was wanting the pets so bad. I gave her so many pets.
Baby.
She's no longer poor baby. I gave her billion pets. Okay, that's a little too long.
Imagine this. She's just here permanently and never moves. And you just do your work. And she's on your desk.
She's blocking the chat, the cat accessory.
No, she kind of not blocking
Kind
too
of
much.
blocking. She's so quiet. She's just observing everything that's happening. What are you gonna name the level? I honestly need help with that. If you guys have ideas, let me know. They might not be any good, but that's okay. So we can try merging these a little closer together, like so. Is that gonna look okay though?
She's so chill, just sitting on the desk in the box.
Probably because she knows she's not supposed to be in here. See, now it has like too much overlap. It's too bright. That might end up looking really cool if it's like planned overlap, you know? If it looks planned. Does it look planned? It kind of doesn't look like anything. But it's gonna... Oh, it's gonna go on the outside. Oh, that might work fine then. Hold on. Let's actually merge them together just how they were. Half, 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 half. It's going on the outside. I forgot about that because I'm a moron. Is that going to be too much? I think that is too much. But we're getting closer. We don't need so much overlap. So what if we did... Stop, 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 stop. Other way. Half, 1, 2, 3. Half, 1, 2, 3. Half, 1, 2, 3. Half, 1, 2, 3. You're not going to leave her in here. She's chill for now, but any minute she will become antsy. I know you're chill like that. See, that looks pretty good. Kitty, you like the colors? I gotta name 10 triangles, true. Name it something cool, like gayness.
I think both of those names are good.
That was pretty good. He's a pretty good kitty, you know that? He was a pretty good kitty.
Gay triangles.
You gonna take a bite?
She's been chomping.
Our cat loves to just hang out in cardboard boxes while eating them. Not like digesting them, but she'll take a bite, chew it up, spit it out.
Imagine you lived in a house and you were just like, I feel a little peckish, and then you start eating the drywall.
True. That is what she do. How are these connected? Like, what did I do here? Oh, I see. Okay.
That's just Cats, the musical.
I think that's what we want. That's a little large. It's a little bit large.
The most chill I've ever seen her be
I know.
when transported to a new location. Okay, she's trying.
Oh, she's trying to escape now.
Or is she just readjusting?
She might be stretching.
No, she's trying to get out.
No
she
kidding.
put her paw. On
She
her
put her
hand.
paw on my hand like, is this okay? Goodbye, wife and kitty. How does that look? I don't know how to blend the colors for structures like this. That looks like it's maybe okay. So if we flip this, it's gonna be like that. It's not quite as dark as I want it to be. See, like here, these blocks obscure so much of the colored blocks. But there's such a large gap here, I don't know how to fill it and make it look good. How do people decorate levels? Excellent question. Help me figure it out. Join me in my stream today, and we will try to figure it out together. So I may need to use up... I may end up needing to use some blocks here. Oh my gosh, I hate how much the freaking objects in the editor move around to different categories. Like, piss off, dude. It's so annoying. Okay, if we put that there, that's better. There's still little corners there, but that might look intentionally cool. This has potential. What are you doing?
I'm folding the headphones the correct way.
I see.
They're fraying.
They're praying. It does look like a praying hands emoji. I love that emoji so much. Is that centered? I think so. How does that look? Hold on. Go away!
Here are the cables for it. Charging flex off.
Excellent, thank you. I may get rid of this and instead use some dark glow to accommodate for what I'm wanting here. What's the song name? I think it's just Insomnia. Fiji Ouija Insomnia by F77. Actually, it's an F77 remix of a song by Fiji Ouija, I think, is how that works. So that, I think, looks okay. That looks alright. Okay, and keep in mind, we are still going to use some dark glow here. That's going to meet at the corner, so we got to get something measured out just right. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, maybe? Let's try 5.5 with some little fellas like that on the corners. Ooh, excuse me. This will be 7. That's way too much. Way too much, dog. 4.5 might be good. Do not, like, eyeball measurements in this game. It's not going to work out good for you. Unless you're just smart. Maybe you're just built better, you know? Stop. Why did you do this? You were perfect. And you ruined yourself. 2, 3. Let's try that. We still have a little more room, actually. I should probably link these. Give me. Why are certain objects uncollectible sometimes? You're just not allowed. No touch. That looks pretty nice. I like that. I would like the center to be black, though. Why is that so weird? There we go. That's centered. Yeah, I would like... See, if the center is going to be black... That's interesting. Hold on, you guys, go away. If the center is going to be black, it would cover up most of this color happening. Because there's not a whole lot of this color going on. I could space these out. Yeah, let me try that. So copy one, space it out by a half block, split the difference. And then I'll just cover the very center. That's too much. Too much happening. But what to remove? I'll try removing these. That looks pretty good. That moves and flows in interesting ways. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, okay. And then, you know what? I'm going to plug this little hole here with some of these spikes. See how that looks. That looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. It's either going to be that or black. Let's see. Insomnia Circles, that's a cool name. It's so, like, bland, though. It's just the name of the song with circles at the end, you know? I feel like I can do better, but I also can't think of anything better. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those situations. I think black does look a little bit better. Yeah, we'll just plug it with some spikes. Plugging it with big spikes might be better, maybe. We'll leave that for now. Okay, now that this is complete and the hitboxes are all accordingly placed, it is time to copy and paste this structure everywhere where it will go in the final level. Dum, 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 dum. The Insomniac. That refers to my level as if it's a person, which is interesting. I'm not entirely opposed to that. It does sound a little silly. I think just Insomniac would be better. It's also not very original, but it's a step in the right direction. Because I kind of wanted to have at least something to do with the original song. That'd be nice. You know, if it was named something completely off-brand or off-topic, like someone was recommending just the word iridescence because it sounded cool. What? Oh, wait. What? What just happened? Oh, yeah, okay. I misread this and thought it was saying, hey, are you sure you want to surpass your limit of 80,000 objects? No, that's okay though. We'll be fine. That's what frogs would sound like if they were cool. What's up, little corny cop? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope you're having an awesome day today. Yeah, this will be a little more optimized towards the end, but man, it is a very object-heavy level so far. I'm a little concerned about that. It shouldn't be object-heavy to the point of, like, lagging anyone's devices, but I don't know. My device has been very, like, solid but not awesome for many years, so I really don't know if levels like this would end up lagging any devices. I'm honestly fine replacing that 4x4 with one of these. It's more offset than I thought it would be. Yeah, the chat's been a little chill today. A lot of lurkers. I love my lurkers. Lurkers are an underappreciated kind of content consumer. Because often, with a really big, lively chat, everyone is saying stupid things that shouldn't be said. But you can always count on lurkers to not do that. Even when everyone else is saying stupid stuff, not my lurkers. Oh, that's weird. That's a larger space than what's supposed to be allowed. That's interesting. Yeah, these 3x3s are going to be useful everywhere. It's very nice. Getting a lot of value out of the time I spent making that. Sonic's so freaking good. Solid MSG reference? Dude, I love MSG. It's my favorite ingredient. It's my favorite food. Dude, that is such a funny answer for what's your favorite food. MSG. I like MSG a lot. I assume you meant MGS, but MSG is way funnier. So I'm just, my headcanon is you meant MSG. That is it. That is all of the, look at how many we used. Okay, let's see. From this one object we spent time making, we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of them. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, now we go back through here and get rid of all these normal blocks. We need not them. Corny Cob with the 5. Wait, when did you get numbers? You are now 9627. Did someone steal little Corny Cob plain style? Thanks so much for the 5, man. I appreciate that. Have a free 5 doll hairs and a piano. I don't know. I like a good piano every now and then. And what better time for pianos than during Sonic music? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. See, you have a gold badge. Do you know how many months you've been a member? We were talking about this earlier. The member who's been a member the longest without letting his subscription run out, even once, is Skull. Skull's membership has lasted, I think, 2 years and 2 months now? 2 years and 1 month? Something like that. And he hasn't let it expire. He always has renewed it, and it's crazy. If Booty Man always renewed his, he would also have the same time, I think. He was a member at the same point in time as Skull was. I think that's it. Alright, fellas, it's coming together. We made a lot of good progress today. We made an entirely new kind of block design. We had to cave a little bit on our principles that we live by in this level, and we did end up using no touch. I foresee that I will do that in the coming future, sadly. I'll fix the numbers. Hey, I didn't mean to, like, hey, your numbers suck. You should just be little Corny Cob normal style, but, like, I just want to make sure someone didn't steal your username or something. That's happened to me sometimes. I'll make an account for something, and howdy is taken, so I have to do, like, howdy with a 0 or some shit. Howdy normal was my joke in the Minecraft Bedrock video. Next time Howdy is taken as a username, I'll just do Howdy normal instead of Howdy official or anything that makes sense. Have a good one, Carter Marshall. And thank you, Corny Cobb, for the 2 more. I appreciate that. Okay, we are going on 3 hours of stream. I am pleased with the block design I've done. We got a few odds and ends, so when we come back next time, we'll do the 5x5 chunk that we can use twice. And we can use the 2x2 mini wave slopes. We can use that a few times. This big dude, and then a few like random little structuring bits that'll take a lot of tinkering. Yeah, that'll be kind of tricky. And then this is gonna be tough. This ending of the wave here, there's tons of weird stuff going on here. And then it's time for normal block design, just normal gameplay block design stuff. That'll be fun. I look forward to that. But yeah, this level's coming together. Kind of scrolling through everything here. I would say it's about 50% done at this point. Yeah, it's about 50% done. Most of the block design is done. Like a good 75% of the block design is done by now, which is great. But we still need to go back through and do spike deco and saw deco and air deco and any kind of background details. And so there's still plenty of work to be done, but we made a lot of good progress here today. Save. I'm going to upload this unlisted just so I can have it on my account in case I lose my data somehow. Can I play it? Yeah, sure. I'll do one more. One more play from 0. How much money do you have? Hey, dude, Corny Cobb is loaded, kind of. But Lanner showed up and donated like a freaking $100 because he's crazy. I don't know. People have a tendency to donate too much money to Howdy. Thank you so much, Little Corny Cobb, for the 5 more. I went through Little Corny Cobb with 9627 numbered variations. I see. Do those numbers have any kind of significance to you, or is it just that just sounded right at the moment? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the glow color changes from earlier. Alright, Sonic, shut up. It's time for Insomnia. Ah! Oh, I see. I must no clip for that. Yay! You got an ad? Grrr. I have ads turned off for my streams. I literally do not know how ads are happening. That's too bad. Anyway, that is the level. I am pretty pleased with it. It is very, like, it's a minute long, which is pretty much as much decoration as I can do. I think Espresso is a similar length, right? How long is Espresso? Where is it? Where is Espresso is a better question. RNG Bloodbath. There it is. Oh, 1:25. Wow, that is kind of large. Large for my standards, at least. Most of my levels are like a minute. Just gotta be rated Robtop. What you doing? 35,000 downloads is super cool. Thank you guys. Yeah, if you guys would like to help me on my journey to get Espresso rated, I would appreciate it. If you know any mods, let them know. There's the ID. I'll send it in the chat. Anyways, that's going to be it for the stream, I believe. I'm about out of time. I have lots of editing I need to do. But we made excellent progress here today. I don't know what GD : means. Oh, like, yeah, he's a mod. I just mean, like, if you guys happen to know any, If you got mod connections and you'd like to help me get my level rated, I would appreciate it. Do you know GD Colon personally? It's interesting. Okay. Sonic background music served us well today. Before we go, it's time to thank our wonderful donators to the Howdy Foundation here for the stream. Lanner, kicking things off with $100 freaking dollars. That's freaking crazy, man. Thank you so much. That's nuts. I forget you can comment on donations. Ripoff says, "Ehot," and then Zillarain to Fish says, "That's some money." Awesome comments. Thank you so much, Lanner, for the 100. That was completely unnecessary. I appreciate it a lot. The Cersei showing up with the $5 as well as a membership, by the way. Cersei's a member and they donated. That's crazy. $1 whoa with the $1. Whoa, that's crazy. The foreshadowing, the prophecy. Blessed. I can't see the rest of your name. Hold on, let me bring up Stream Elements again. I want to get your name right. It was Blessed something with a C. I forgot what it was. Blessed Comet 7215. Thank you so much for the 65 Swedish krona. Got some Swedish currency today. Thank you so much. TJ Downchurch with the 5. Appreciate you. Thank you so much and good luck on your mega collab with Sander12. Apparently the guy who hosted Flamewall, which is, that's awesome. A lot of Xanders in the community that I know about. Booney Man renewing the membership for 16 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. Velks M6l. I still don't know how to say the name more efficiently than that, but thank you so much for the 3 months of epic membership, man. I appreciate that, as well as a donation of $2. You are a homie. And Little Corny Cobb, also member, by the way, giving us $12 today to end the stream off. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Hope everyone had a great stream. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you when I see you. Probably I will stream again. Maybe Saturday. Yeah, no stream tomorrow, but hopefully Saturday. Hopefully there will be some Saturday stream activities. Maybe we can even beat A Bizarre Phantasm. That'd be nice. I got 81 last stream. 81. We're getting there. I died the last ship, which I totally expected to. Probably die there again, but we shall see. So I will see you guys then. But you may see me sooner in a new video. We shall see. So stay tuned and have a great rest of your day or night. And goodbye forever.